Hello, friend. I'm so glad you're here with me today. If you're over 50, chances are you've noticed little changes in how you see the world. Maybe the fine print on a medicine bottle looks fuzzier than it did a few years ago. Maybe streetlights at night have started to look like bright halos. Perhaps your eyes just feel more tired after an evening of scrolling on your phone or watching TV. Let me reassure you of something important right from the start. You are not alone. Millions of people over 50 experience these same shifts in vision. It isn't a personal failing, and it doesn't mean you've done something wrong. It's simply part of the natural aging process. But that doesn't mean we have to sit back and let our eyesight fade without a fight. Think of your eyes as two beautifully complex cameras. Each has a delicate lens that focuses light, a flexible iris that adjusts to brightness, and a thin sheet of light-sensitive tissue called the retina. The retina is like the digital sensor in a camera. It captures images and sends them to your brain so you can see every color, every shape, every detail of the world. Over time, though, these incredible little cameras face wear and tear. Decades of bright sunlight, oxygen exposure, tiny environmental toxins, even everyday stress creates something scientists call oxidative stress. This is when unstable molecules, free radicals, bounce around inside the cells of your eyes, slowly damaging them. It's a bit like how a metal fence rusts after years in the rain. At the same time, your body gradually makes less of certain protective nutrients compounds with names like lutein and zeaxanthin. These work like internal sunglasses, filtering harmful blue light and keeping the retina strong. As their levels drop, your eyes become more vulnerable to everyday light and strain. And of course, modern life adds a new layer of challenge. Hours of computer work or phone scrolling bathe our eyes in blue light. We often eat on the run, choosing convenience foods that don't always supply the vitamins our eyes need. Many of us sleep less than we should, which means our eyes have fewer nighttime hours to repair themselves. It's no wonder that by the time we reach 50 or 60, we start to notice blurred letters, glare from headlights, or those little floating specks called eye floaters. But here's the good news. Age-related vision loss is not a one-way street. Yes, aging is natural. Yes, changes in the eyes are inevitable, but how quickly those changes happen and how much they affect your daily life depends a great deal on the choices you make today. Nutrition, hydration, movement, rest, and a few carefully chosen foods can all help slow down the clock inside your eyes. That's where our story really begins. Because there is a simple, natural food, tiny and unassuming, that can help protect your eyes from the inside out. It's not a new pill or an expensive treatment. It's not a miracle cure either. Nothing truly worth trusting ever is. But it is a small seed backed by modern science and centuries of traditional use. You may even have a bag of it in your kitchen right now without realizing the quiet power it holds. Before I reveal exactly what that seed is, I want you to imagine something with me. Picture yourself 5 years from today. You wake up in the morning and look out the window. The sky is bright, the trees are full of leaves, and every detail from the delicate veins on a single leaf to the soft blue of the horizon is crisp and clear. You don't have to squint, you don't have to hunt for stronger reading glasses, you simply see. That picture isn't a fantasy. It can be your reality because the choices you make today, yes, even something as small as adding a certain seed to your breakfast can help nourish your eyes so they stay sharp and vibrant. In this series of chapters, we'll explore how your eyes age, what this special seed contains, and the best ways to use it. We'll talk about the scientific research that supports it, simple daily habits that work alongside it, and smart precautions so you can use it safely. By the end, you'll have a clear, practical plan to give your eyes the nutrition and protection they deserve. So take a deep breath, settle in, and know this. Caring for your eyes is not about fear, it's about empowerment. It's about giving yourself the gift of clear, comfortable vision for the years ahead. And it all begins with understanding what's happening inside those remarkable cameras you carry with you every day. Ready? Let's dive a little deeper and see exactly what's going on inside the eye and why nutrition matters more than you might think. Let's take a gentle walk through the incredible design of your eyes, because understanding how they function will help you appreciate why certain foods, and yes, that special seed we'll talk about soon, make such a difference. Think of your eye as a perfectly crafted little globe, about the size of a ping pong ball. Light enters through the cornea, the clear outer layer, then passes through the pupil, that dark circle in the middle of the colored iris. The iris works like the aperture on a camera. It widens in the dark to let in more light and shrinks in bright conditions to protect you. Behind the iris is the lens. This flexible, transparent disc changes shape constantly, bending to focus light onto the retina at the back of the eye. Tiny muscles tug and relax around the lens all day long, so you can shift focus from a road sign to a recipe card to a loved one's smile. The retina itself is a marvel. Imagine a sheet of ultra-thin living film lined with millions of specialized cells called photoreceptors. They come in two main types: rods, which handle low-light vision and help you see shapes at night; cones, which detect color and fine detail when light is plentiful. When light hits these cells, they convert it into electrical signals that travel along the optic nerve straight to your brain, where the image is processed into the world you see. This system is stunningly efficient, but it's also delicate, and time, unfortunately, is not always kind. The natural changes. After 50, around midlife, several predictable changes begin. Presbyopia. You've probably heard this word at the eye doctor. It simply means the lens becomes stiffer, making it harder to focus on close objects. That's why menus seem to shrink when you hit your 50s. Dry eye, tear production, can decrease with age. Less moisture means scratchiness, redness, and sometimes blurred vision. Cataracts. Proteins inside the lens can clump together over decades, creating cloudy spots that scatter light and dull your vision. Macular degeneration. The macula is the center of your retina, responsible for sharp central vision. In some people, it begins to thin or develop tiny deposits called drusen, slowly stealing clarity. Glare and halos. Changes in the cornea and lens scatter light differently, so night driving can feel like staring into a burst of fireworks. Add in lifestyle factors, hours of screen time, high blood pressure, smoking history, or a diet low in key nutrients, and the stress on those tiny tissues multiplies. The role of oxidative stress? Here's where science really connects the dots. Our eyes live in an oxygen-rich environment, and light itself can create reactive molecules known as free radicals. Over the years, these free radicals damage proteins, fats, and even DNA inside the retina and lens. That ongoing process is called oxidative stress, and it's a major player in nearly every age-related eye condition. Your body fights back with antioxidants, compounds that neutralize free radicals before they cause harm. Vitamin C and E, carotenoids like lutein and zeaxanthin, and certain plant-based omega-3s are all powerful defenders. But as we grow older, our natural antioxidant levels decline, leaving the eye more vulnerable. Blood flow in tiny vessels. Another piece of the puzzle is circulation. The retina is nourished by a delicate network of microscopic blood vessels. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, or unchecked inflammation can stiffen and narrow these vessels, reducing the steady flow of oxygen and nutrients your eyes rely on. This is one reason doctors emphasize diet and lifestyle for eye health just as much as they do for heart health. They are deeply connected. What supports one supports the other. Why food matters. So how does all this lead back to a simple seed? Because food is one of the few things you can control every single day. Unlike genetics or birthdays, what you choose to eat has immediate and long-term effects on your antioxidant defenses, blood flow, and inflammation levels. Certain foods bring the exact compounds your retinas crave: plant-based omega-3s to keep tiny blood vessels flexible, vitamin E to shield delicate cell membranes, zinc, and copper to support the enzymes that repair everyday wear and tear. The seed we'll soon highlight is loaded with these very nutrients. Eating a small handful each day can strengthen the natural defenses your eyes already have, helping you stay ahead of the curve instead of playing catch-up when problems appear. A quick reality check. None of this means you should throw away your glasses or skip regular eye exams. Modern medicine and nutrition work best together. Annual checkups, proper lighting, and protective sunglasses remain essential. But knowing how your eye functions and how age challenges it gives you the power to act early, to nourish and protect, rather than react when vision trouble arrives. As we move into the next chapter, we'll finally meet that tiny powerhouse of a seed. We'll look at what makes it special, how cultures around the world have used it for centuries, and the modern research proving its value. By the end, you'll see why adding this one simple food to your daily routine can help you protect the gift of sight well into the decades ahead. At this point, you might be wondering, all right, enough suspense? What is this mysterious seed you keep talking about? Well, let's pull back the curtain. The humble hero of our story is the chia seed. Yes, chia, the same little black and white seeds that were once known mostly for sprouting fuzzy green hair on novelty clay figurines. Today, though, chia has a well-earned reputation as one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can add to your diet. And when it comes to protecting aging eyes, these tiny powerhouses bring an impressive arsenal of nutrients. A nutrient powerhouse in a pinch. What makes chia seeds so special? Let's look at what a single tablespoon delivers. Plant-based omega-3s. Chia is one of the richest plant sources of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. These omega-3 fats help maintain healthy blood vessels, keeping the delicate retinal capillaries flexible and reducing inflammation that can accelerate eye problems. Antioxidants galore. Chia seeds are packed with compounds like quercetin and chlorogenic acid. These antioxidants neutralize free radicals before they can damage the lens or retina. Mineral support. Magnesium, zinc, and calcium all play critical roles in nerve signaling and blood flow inside the eye. Chia provides meaningful amounts of each. Plant protein and fiber. A small serving helps stabilize blood sugar, which matters more than you might think. Spikes in blood sugar can stress the tiny vessels that feed the retina. And remember, all of that comes in just a spoonful or two, a nutrient density that's hard to beat. Backed by modern research. It's not just folk wisdom driving chia's popularity. Researchers have looked closely at ALA omega-3s and eye health. While most people think of fish when they hear omega-3, plant-based ALA also shows protective benefits. Studies suggest diets high in ALA are linked to a lower risk of age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of central vision loss in older adults. Antioxidants, too, are strongly tied to eye health. The famous ARIDS-2 study highlighted the importance of antioxidant-rich diets in slowing the progression of retinal disease. Chia isn't part of that specific formula, but it provides many of the same protective compounds. Ancient food, modern wisdom. Long before chia became a health food darling, the Aztecs and Mayans relied on it for stamina and clarity of vision, literally. Warriors carried it on long journeys because a small pouch of seeds could sustain them for days. They may not have used words like omega-3 or antioxidant, but they knew this food gave them lasting strength. Today, we have laboratory tests and clinical trials to explain what those ancient cultures understood by experience. Chia nourishes the body on a deep level, easy to use every day. Here's another reason I love chia. It fits into almost any routine. You don't need to cook it, roast it, or measure complicated portions. Simple soak, add 2 tablespoons to a cup of water or milk, and let it sit for 10-15 minutes. The seeds absorb liquid and form a gentle gel that's easy on digestion. Blend into smoothies, toss a spoonful into your morning smoothie. You won't taste it, but you'll get that omega-3 and antioxidant punch. Sprinkle on salads or oatmeal. A quick shake over your lunch or breakfast adds crunch and nutrients without changing the flavor. Because chia seeds are nearly flavorless, they slide into sweet or savory dishes alike, and that gel-forming fiber slows down digestion, which helps keep blood sugar steady, another plus for protecting those fragile eye vessels. A note on portion and safety. As with any powerful food, a little mindfulness goes a long way. 2 tablespoons per day, about 30 grams, is a great target for most adults. That's enough to supply meaningful nutrients without overwhelming your digestive system. Drink plenty of water as you enjoy them, because chia's high fiber content loves to soak up liquid. If you're on blood-thinning medication or have trouble swallowing, check with your doctor first. Chia is generally safe, but it's always wise to match any new habit to your personal health picture. Why chia works so well for aging eyes? Let's tie it all together. Remember the 2 big culprits behind age-related vision changes: oxidative stress and impaired circulation. Chia tackles both. Oxidative stress. Antioxidants in chia neutralize free radicals before they damage retinal cells or cloud the lens. Circulation, omega-3. ALA keeps small blood vessels flexible and reduces low-grade inflammation, so oxygen and nutrients reach the retina more effectively. It's a 1-2 punch that supports your eyes naturally and gently, without any extreme diets or expensive supplements. A tiny habit with a big payoff. Here's the most encouraging part. You don't have to overhaul your life to get these benefits. You don't need to memorize complicated recipes or count every gram. Simply stir a spoonful of chia into the foods you already eat. Over weeks and months, those small daily choices create a protective cushion for your vision. Picture yourself 6 months from now, enjoying your morning routine, a short walk, a glass of water, maybe a favorite breakfast, knowing you've given your eyes something valuable and lasting. That sense of control and self-care is just as important as the nutrients themselves. By now you know why chia seeds are such a gift to your eyes. The next step is turning that knowledge into a simple, daily habit you can actually enjoy without feeling like you're adding another chore to your life. How much is enough? For most adults, 2 tablespoons a day, around 30 grams, is the sweet spot. That amount supplies plenty of omega-3 fats, fiber, and antioxidants without overwhelming your digestive system. You can eat it all at once or spread it out through the day. Your body absorbs the nutrients just as well either way. If you're completely new to chia, start with 1 tablespoon for a week. Because the seeds are rich in fiber and absorb liquid, easing in gives your stomach and intestines time to adjust. After a few days, bump it up to the full 2 tablespoons. Timing matters, but only a little. Unlike caffeine or certain supplements, chia doesn't need a strict schedule. Morning, afternoon, or evening all work. What matters most is consistency. Many people like to pair it with breakfast because it sets a healthy tone for the day and helps keep blood sugar steady until lunch. If you enjoy a late-night snack, chia can even be a gentle bedtime treat. The fiber slows digestion and may help you feel satisfied without heavy calories. Easy ways to add chia every day. Here are some low-effort, no-recipe ideas that older adults have told me they love. Morning boost. Stir a spoonful into warm oatmeal or Greek yogurt. It softens within minutes and adds a pleasant nutty texture. Hydration helper. Mix a tablespoon into a glass of water with a squeeze of lemon. After 10 minutes, you'll have a refreshing, slightly gelled drink that keeps you hydrated. Smoothie upgrade. Drop it into your blender along with fruit, milk, or dairy-free alternatives. You won't even notice the taste. Salad sprinkle. Use it like a finishing touch, the way you might add sunflower seeds or grated cheese. Homemade pudding. Combine 2 tablespoons of chia with half a cup of milk, any kind, a touch of vanilla, and a little honey. Leave it in the fridge for a few hours and you've got a creamy dessert that feels indulgent but is wonderfully healthy. If you prefer warm foods, remember chia can handle gentle heat but doesn't need to be cooked. High, prolonged heat isn't necessary and might reduce some delicate antioxidants, so think of it more as a finishing touch, pairing with other eye-friendly foods. Chia works beautifully alongside other ingredients that support vision. Dark leafy greens, spinach, kale, and collard greens supply lutein and zeaxanthin, two key pigments that protect the retina from blue light. Colorful berries, blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries add extra antioxidants for even more free radical defense. Citrus fruits, oranges and grapefruits bring vitamin C, which helps regenerate other antioxidants in your eyes. Carrots, sweet potatoes, rich in beta-carotene, a precursor of vitamin A, essential for low-light vision. Think of your plate as a painter's palette. Vibrant colors usually mean a broader spectrum of protective nutrients. Hydration, the secret partner, because chia seeds absorb up to 10 times their weight in liquid, water is your friend. When you add chia to your routine, also aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses of water throughout the day. Proper hydration keeps the gel smooth in your digestive system and supports tear production, another key for comfortable vision. A few gentle precautions. Chia seeds are safe for most people, but a little awareness helps. Medications. If you take blood-thinning drugs or medications for blood pressure or diabetes, check with your doctor. The omega-3s and fiber can mildly enhance their effects. Allergies. Rare, but possible. If you've reacted to sesame or mustard seeds, start with a tiny amount and observe. Swallowing. Always soak chia or mix it with moist foods. Dry seeds can swell in the throat and cause discomfort. Building the habit, the biggest barrier to any health change isn't knowledge, it's routine. Here are 3 strategies my clients over 50 find helpful. Visual cues. Keep a small jar of chia near your coffee maker or breakfast area so you see it each morning. Pairing, link it with something you already do, like making tea. When the kettle boils, add chia to your cup, track it. A simple calendar check mark or phone reminder can nudge you until it becomes second nature. After a month or 2, you'll barely think about it. It will simply be part of how you care for yourself. The bigger picture. Remember, chia isn't a magic bullet. Your eyes will benefit most when you combine this daily habit with regular eye exams, sunglasses in bright sun, steady blood pressure, and balanced meals overall. But adding chia is one of the easiest, tastiest upgrades you can make, one that genuinely supports your vision at the cellular level. Imagine finishing a typical day reading, driving, watching TV without that gritty tiredness you may have felt before. Knowing you've given your eyes the building blocks they need for years of clear, comfortable vision can bring real peace of mind. You've learned how a simple daily scoop of chia seeds can support your eyes from the inside out. But even the most powerful superfood works best when it's part of a bigger picture. Your vision depends on the health of your entire body, your circulation, your brain, even the quality of your sleep. So in this chapter, we'll talk about everyday habits that can magnify the benefits of chia and help your eyes stay clear and strong for decades. 1. Move your body gently but consistently. Regular movement keeps blood flowing to every cell, including the delicate vessels that feed the retina. You don't need to run marathons. In fact, low-impact activities often work better as we age. Walking. Aim for 20 to 30 minutes most days. A stroll around your neighborhood or a local park is perfect. Stretching or yoga improves circulation and reduces tension in the neck and shoulders areas that can tighten when you spend hours reading or looking at a screen. Light strength training. Using resistance bands or small hand weights keeps muscles strong and supports healthy blood pressure. The key is consistency. Think of movement like brushing your teeth. Something small you do every day, not a heroic weekend effort. 2. Follow the 20-20-20 rule for screens. Many people over 50 spend more time on phones, tablets, and TVs than they realize. Digital screens emit blue light and encourage us to stare without blinking, which dries the eyes and tires the retina. Here's a simple trick. Every 20 minutes, look 20 feet away for 20 seconds. Set a gentle timer or phone reminder if needed. Your eye muscles will relax, your natural tears will refresh the surface of your eyes, and you'll notice less strain by evening. 3. Guard against harsh light. Ultraviolet UV rays from the sun and strong indoor lighting can slowly damage retinal cells. A good pair of sunglasses labeled 100 UV protection is more than a fashion choice. It's long-term insurance for your vision. Indoors, choose warm, indirect lighting instead of harsh fluorescent bulbs. If you enjoy reading in the evening, position a lamp slightly behind you so the light falls over your shoulder rather than directly into your eyes. 4. Eat a rainbow. Every day. Chia is a powerful ally, but variety matters. Different pigments and colorful foods supply different protective compounds. Deep greens, spinach, kale, and collard greens provide lutein and zeaxanthin, the natural sunglasses inside your eyes. Orange and red, carrots, sweet potatoes, bell peppers, and tomatoes give you beta-carotene and lycopene. Purple and blue, blueberries, blackberries, and purple grapes bring anthocyanins, potent antioxidants that support night vision. A simple rule of thumb: the more colors you see on your plate, the wider the range of nutrients protecting your eyes. 5. Maintain steady blood pressure and blood sugar. Your eyes are filled with tiny, delicate blood vessels. Sudden spikes in blood pressure or high glucose levels can weaken these vessels, increasing the risk of retinal damage. Check blood pressure regularly. Home monitors are inexpensive and easy to use. Limit added sugars and refined carbs. Replace soda and pastries with fresh fruit or a small square of dark chocolate. Enjoy chia's natural support. Remember, chia's soluble fiber helps smooth out blood sugar highs and lows, giving you an extra layer of protection. 6. Prioritize restful sleep. While you sleep, your eyes replenish their tear film and repair microscopic damage from daily life. Most adults need 7 to 8 hours. Create a simple routine, dim the lights an hour before bed, keep your bedroom cool and quiet, and avoid scrolling through a bright phone screen after lights out. If you sometimes struggle to fall asleep, try a calming ritual, gentle stretching, a cup of herbal tea, or 5 minutes of slow breathing. Your eyes will thank you in the morning. 7. Schedule regular eye exams. Even with great habits, age brings changes that only a professional can detect early. A comprehensive eye exam once a year checks more than your prescription. It monitors eye pressure, retinal health, and early signs of conditions like glaucoma or macular degeneration. Think of your optometrist or ophthalmologist as part of your wellness team. Catching small problems early often means simple solutions rather than complex treatments later. 8. Manage stress with mindful moments. Chronic stress constricts blood vessels and raises blood pressure, both of which strain the eyes. Adding a few short, mindful minutes each day can make a surprising difference. Close your eyes and take 10 slow breaths. Listen to a favorite piece of music without multitasking. Step outside and simply notice the light, colors, and sounds around you. These small pauses calm your nervous system and give your vision a natural break. 9. Combine habits for lasting change. Each tip above helps on its own, but together they create a powerful circle of protection. Movement keeps blood flowing. Balanced meals supply nutrients. Chia seeds add a steady stream of omega-3s and antioxidants. Good sleep and stress control allow natural repair. It's like tending a garden. Water alone won't make flowers bloom. You need sunlight, healthy soil, and consistent care. Your eyes deserve the same. Bringing it all together. Picture your life a year from now. You wake up, stretch, and pour a glass of water with a spoonful of chia, an easy habit now. After breakfast, you take a brisk walk, wearing sunglasses that shield your eyes from the morning sun. Your lunch plate is a rainbow of colors. Later, when you read or check email, you naturally follow the 20-20-20 rule. At night, you wind down with calm breathing and fall asleep easily. None of these steps require expensive equipment or complicated planning. They are small, steady actions, proof that protecting your vision is less about big sacrifices and more about consistent care. Sometimes the best encouragement comes from hearing how real people just like you, have made small changes and seen big rewards. Science is powerful, but a human story sticks in the heart. In this chapter, you'll meet men and women who decided to care for their eyes with chia seeds and a handful of simple habits. They're not celebrities or professional athletes. They're neighbors, grandparents, teachers, and retirees who wanted to keep reading, driving, and enjoying life with clear sight. Mary's morning ritual. Mary is a 68-year-old grandmother from Oregon. For years, she started her day with toast and coffee, nothing more. When her optometrist warned that early macular degeneration was showing up in her retina, she felt frightened and determined. A friend suggested she add chia pudding to breakfast. At first, Mary laughed. Seeds? Really? But she tried it. 2 tablespoons of chia soaked overnight in almond milk with a few blueberries on top. 6 months later, at her next exam, her eye doctor said the condition had stabilized. No miracle cure, but no progression either. I still drink my coffee, Mary says, but I never skip my chia. It's the easiest thing I do for my health, and I feel good knowing I'm helping my eyes every single morning. David's midday boost. David, 62, works part-time in a community library. He spends hours at a computer cataloging books and answering emails. By late afternoon, his eyes used to feel dry and gritty. After reading about omega-3 fats, he decided to carry a small jar of dry chia seeds in his bag. He sprinkles a spoonful into a bottle of water at lunch, lets it sit while he eats, then drinks the cool gel before heading back to the desk. By evening, my eyes don't ache the way they used to, David says. The 20-20-20 rule and my chia water. Those 2 little habits made a bigger difference than I expected. Elena's family tradition reborn. Elena grew up in Mexico where her grandmother used chia and lemonade on hot days. Life got busy and she forgot the tradition until she turned 70 and noticed more floaters in her vision. Remembering her childhood, Elena revived the old recipe, chia seeds soaked in water with lime and a hint of honey. Now she serves it to her grandchildren when they visit. It connects me to my past and protects my future, she says with a smile. My abuela knew what she was doing. What these stories teach us. These people didn't overhaul their entire lives. They made small, doable changes. Mary swapped toast for chia pudding. David added a chia drink to his lunch break. Elena revived a simple family beverage. The power lies in consistency. Your eyes don't need perfection. They need regular, nourishing care. Your personal starting point. Think about your own daily rhythm. Where could chia fit naturally? If you already eat breakfast, stir a spoonful into oatmeal. If lunch is your main meal, sprinkle chia over a salad or soup. If you enjoy an evening snack, make a creamy chia pudding with milk and vanilla. Choose the moment that feels easiest. The best plan is the one you'll actually follow. Motivation beyond vision. Many people notice bonus benefits once chia becomes routine. Better digestion from the fiber. Steadier energy thanks to slow-release carbohydrates. Gentle support for healthy weight. Because chia helps you feel satisfied. These extra perks can reinforce your commitment. When you feel better overall, you're more likely to keep showing up for your eyes. A simple reflection exercise. Here's a quick mental tool to keep you inspired. Close your eyes and picture a moment you never want to miss. Maybe reading to a grandchild, driving through autumn leaves, or watching a favorite show. Imagine experiencing that moment with blurry vision or not at all. Now picture yourself doing it clearly, comfortably, 10 or 20 years from now. That tiny difference in daily effort, 2 tablespoons of chia, a walk after dinner, regular eye exams can decide which version becomes reality. When progress feels slow, eye health improves quietly. You won't wake up after 1 week of chia and say, wow, everything's crystal clear. And that can feel discouraging. Remember, stability is success. If your vision holds steady instead of worsening, you're winning. Celebrate small victories, a checkup with no changes, an evening without eye strain, a month of steady habits. Creating a support circle change is easier with company. Consider inviting a friend or partner to join you. Share recipes and swap photos of your colorful meals. Take walks together and remind each other of the 20-20-20 rule. Celebrate milestones. A full month of daily chia deserves a cheerful toast, perhaps with chia lemonade. Community adds joy and accountability, two powerful motivators. A letter to your future self. Here's a final exercise many people find surprisingly moving. Write a short note to yourself 10 years from now. Thank your future self for continuing to see clearly, for exploring the world with open eyes. Then sign your name and date it. Keep it in a drawer or journal. When you're tempted to skip your new routine, read that letter. It's a promise you've made to someone very important, you. The takeaway, Mary, David, and Elena aren't superheroes. They simply decided that their eyesight was worth a few minutes each day. You can do the same. 2 tablespoons of chia, a walk in the fresh air, a colorful plate, consistent rest. These are not burdens, they are gifts you give yourself today, tomorrow, and for the many bright, clear mornings to come. Your 30-day vision challenge. Now that you know the why and how of protecting your eyes, it's time to make it practical. Knowledge alone is not enough. Action is what counts. That's why we're going to put everything together in a 30-day vision challenge. Think of it as a gentle, friendly guide, not a strict regimen designed to help your eyes thrive and form habits that last for years. Week 1, building your foundation. Goal: introduce chia and simple eye-friendly habits into your daily routine. Daily actions: chia seed. Starter: 1 tablespoon soaked in water or milk overnight. Enjoy it at breakfast. Hydration check. Drink at least 6 glasses of water daily. Your eyes and chia both thank you. Colorful plate: add 1 extra serving of fruit or vegetable to your meals. 20-20-20. Rule: every 20 minutes, look 20 feet away for 20 seconds while using screens. Tips: place chia somewhere visible in your kitchen, out of sight, out of mind. Track your progress with a simple check mark in a calendar or notebook. By the end of week 1, your body begins adjusting to the fiber and nutrients in chia, and your eyes start to receive steady support from improved hydration and nutrition. Week 2, strengthening circulation and flexibility. Goal: support the tiny blood vessels in your eyes and reduce eye strain. Daily actions: gentle movement, a 20-30-minute walk, light stretching, or yoga. Keep it simple and enjoyable. Enhanced chia intake. Increase to 2 tablespoons a day if comfortable. Mix into yogurt, oatmeal, or smoothies. Sun protection: wear sunglasses outdoors and limit harsh indoor light. Add leafy greens. Incorporate at least 1 serving of spinach, kale, or collard greens per day. Tips: listen to your body. If you feel tightness or fatigue, take a shorter walk or a rest day. Combine movement with social time if possible. Walking with a friend improves both circulation and mood. By the end of week 2, you'll notice small changes: less eye strain, better hydration, and a sense of accomplishment from adding gentle movement into your day. Week 3, maximizing nutrient absorption. Goal: learn how to use chia and other foods for peak benefit. Daily actions: soak chia properly. Let it sit for at least 30 minutes or overnight before eating to form a gel. Pair foods wisely. Combine chia with colorful fruits, vegetables, and nuts to boost antioxidants. Manage screen time. Continue the 20-20-20 rule and take extra breaks if needed. Add berries, blueberries, blackberries, or strawberries once per day. Tips: experiment with simple recipes: chia pudding, smoothies, or chia-infused water. Keep meals visually appealing. Colorful food is more fun and signals a range of nutrients. By week 3, Your retina and macula are receiving steady nutritional support, and your eyes are better equipped to handle daily stress. Week 4, creating a lifestyle for long-term eye health. Goal, turn habits into lasting routines. Daily actions, consistent chia. Continue 2 tablespoons per day, your preferred timing. Balanced diet. Rainbow fruits and vegetables, lean proteins and whole grains. Movement eye breaks, walks, stretches, and 20-20-20 rule without skipping. Sleep relaxation, aim for 7-8 hours of sleep. Practice mindful breathing or meditation before bed. Schedule an eye check. If you haven't had one recently, book a comprehensive eye exam. Tips. Reflect weekly. Notice differences in eye comfort, clarity, and energy. Reward consistency. Treat yourself with a small celebration, like a favorite tea or a sunny walk. By the end of week 4, these small daily actions become habits. You're giving your eyes, your body, and your mind consistent support, something you'll carry into the future. Extra motivation. Some days will feel effortless, others less so. Remember, it's the daily intention that counts more than perfection. Even small actions, 1 teaspoon of chia in yogurt, a 10-minute walk, or extra water, add up over time. Keep these guiding thoughts in mind. Consistency beats intensity. Regular gentle care trumps occasional overexertion. Celebrate small wins. Each day you follow your routine is a victory. Think long-term. You're investing in years of clear, comfortable vision. Tracking your progress. To stay motivated, keep a simple journal. Note, chia consumption, 1-2 tablespoons daily. Eye comfort, fatigue, dryness, clarity. Movement, steps, stretches, walks, sleep, hours and quality, mood or stress levels. Review at the end of each week. You'll likely notice trends, improved energy, less eye strain, or more satisfaction with meals. Seeing your own progress reinforces your commitment and encourages long-term adherence. Building a support network, sharing your challenge with friends or family strengthens success. Ideas include weekly check-ins via phone or video call, preparing chia-based recipes together, walking or exercising as a group. Encouragement and accountability make lifestyle changes feel less like chores and more like shared, enjoyable activities. Final thoughts. The 30-day challenge isn't a one-time project. It's a launchpad for lifelong habits that protect and nourish your eyes. By combining chia seeds with balanced nutrition, regular movement, mindful screen use, hydration, sleep, and stress management, you create a foundation for lasting vision health. Imagine sitting in your favorite chair, reading comfortably, or walking outside without eye strain, knowing you've done something every day to support your vision. That vision of yourself, healthy, independent, and confident, is absolutely achievable. Now the choice is yours. Take the first step today. Your eyes and your future self will thank you. Now that you're building your 30-day vision challenge, it's important to talk about what can slow your progress or even backfire. Even with the best intentions, small missteps can limit the benefits your eyes receive. In this chapter, we'll cover the most common mistakes and how to avoid them, so your chia and lifestyle efforts truly pay off. Mistake 1. Skipping hydration. Chia seeds absorb a lot of water to form that nutrient-rich gel. If you forget to drink enough water during the day, the fiber can cause bloating, constipation, or even discomfort in your stomach. Solution: drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water daily. Spread water intake throughout the day rather than all at once. If you're active, add extra water before and after walks or exercises. Hydration also keeps your eyes moist, reducing dryness and irritation, a perfect complement to chia's benefits. Mistake 2. Cooking chia at high heat. Many people think they should throw chia into hot oatmeal or baking recipes. While this is common, high temperatures can destroy omega-3 fatty acids and reduce antioxidant potency. Solution: soak chia in cold or room temperature water, milk, or juice for at least 30 minutes or overnight. Stir chia into smoothies, yogurt, salads, or cold cereal. If you do bake with chia, Treat it as a topping added after cooking rather than baked inside. This simple adjustment ensures your body gets the maximum nutritional support for your eyes. Mistake 3. Expecting overnight results. Vision improvements don't happen overnight. Some people give up after a few days if they don't notice immediate changes. Solution: treat chia and lifestyle habits as long-term investments. Look for subtle signs of progress: less eye strain, easier reading, fewer headaches, or improved sleep. Remember that stability is success. Keeping your eyes from deteriorating is already a major win. Mistake 4. Ignoring other nutrients. Chia is powerful, but no single food can meet all your nutritional needs. Some people rely solely on chia and neglect other eye-supporting nutrients like vitamin C, lutein, zeaxanthin, zinc, and beta-carotene. Solution: eat a rainbow of fruits and vegetables every day. Include leafy greens, colorful bell peppers, carrots, and berries. Pair chia with nuts, seeds, and legumes to balance protein, fiber, and minerals. By combining foods, you create a synergistic effect, each nutrient supporting the other, giving your eyes a complete defense system. Mistake 5. Skipping regular eye exams. Some adults over 50 feel their eyes are fine, so they skip the optometrist or ophthalmologist. This is risky, because early detection of glaucoma, macular degeneration, or cataracts can prevent irreversible damage. Solution: schedule a comprehensive eye exam at least once a year. Share your chia and lifestyle changes with your doctor. They can track improvements over time. Ask about additional supplements or recommendations if needed. Even the healthiest habits can't replace professional guidance. Think of your doctor as a partner in your eye health journey. Mistake 6. Overconsumption. Some people think more is better and consume excessive amounts of chia, several tablespoons or even a quarter cup in one sitting. Too much fiber at once can cause bloating, gas, or digestive discomfort. Solution: stick to 1-2 tablespoons per day for most adults. Start with 1 tablespoon if you're new to chia and gradually increase. Pair with adequate water to prevent digestive issues. Remember, consistency and moderation beat extremes. Mistake 7. Forgetting the 20-20-20 rule. Even with perfect nutrition, staring at screens without breaks strains your eyes. Many people neglect this rule because it feels inconvenient or unnecessary. Solution: set a timer or phone reminder every 20 minutes. Look 20 feet away for 20 seconds. Combine this with gentle blinking exercises or rolling your eyes to relax the muscles. This habit is especially important if you spend hours reading, working on a computer, or watching TV. Mistake 8. Neglecting sleep and stress management. Your eyes repair themselves during sleep. Chronic stress and sleep deprivation reduce circulation, increase inflammation, and can accelerate retinal aging. Solution: aim for 7-8 hours of sleep each night. Develop a pre-sleep routine, dim lights, reduce screen time, practice slow breathing or meditation, schedule breaks during stressful activities to relieve tension in your eyes and neck. Sleep and stress control are as crucial as any superfood you consume. Mistake 9. Not combining habits. Some people adopt just one strategy: chia, a colorful diet, or exercise, while ignoring other supportive habits. Partial efforts work, but they limit potential results. Solution: integrate multiple habits: nutrition, hydration, gentle movement, eye breaks, sleep, and stress management. Use the 30-day vision challenge as a framework to layer habits gradually. Treat each habit as part of a holistic approach, not as a standalone fix. Final reminder: the journey to healthy, clear vision is a marathon, not a sprint. Avoid these pitfalls, and you'll see steady improvement and protection over time. It's normal to make small mistakes. The key is to recognize them and adjust. By following the steps in this chapter, combined with your 30-day challenge, your eyes will get the consistent support they need, and you'll feel confident knowing you're actively protecting your vision. By now, you've learned why your eyes need support, what chia and other nutrients can do, and how to avoid common mistakes. Now, let's tie everything together into a single, easy-to-follow daily routine that fits naturally into your life. Think of it as your blueprint for long-term eye health without stress or complicated schedules. Morning, start your day. Right hydration. First, begin your morning with a full glass of water. Hydration kickstarts your metabolism and supports eye lubrication. Chia breakfast, soak 1-2 tablespoons of chia seeds overnight in water, almond milk, or juice. Add a handful of berries for antioxidants. Stir into yogurt, oatmeal, or enjoy as a pudding. Why? Your eyes get omega-3s, antioxidants, zinc and fiber first thing in the day, helping protect your retina from oxidative stress. Light movement. Take a 10-15 minute walk, stretch, or practice gentle yoga. Focus on posture. Good circulation supports eye health and reduces strain. Screen prep. Before checking emails or your phone, blink slowly 10 times to moisten your eyes. Set up lighting that avoids glare. Mid-morning, mini break. Even if you're busy, take a short pause every 60-90 minutes. 20-20-20 rule. Look 20 feet away for 20 seconds. Stretch. Roll your shoulders and neck to improve circulation. Snack smart. If hungry, a small handful of nuts or a fruit slice adds antioxidants and healthy fats. Tip: little habits add up. These micro breaks reduce strain on your eyes and refresh your focus. Lunch: nourish your body and eyes balanced meal. Include a mix of protein, colorful vegetables, and healthy fats. Leafy greens, bell peppers, tomatoes, or carrots boost lutein, zeaxanthin, and vitamin C. Lean protein like chicken, beans, or fish supports tissue repair. Chia boost, optional. Sprinkle 1 tablespoon of chia on salads or mix into soups. This reinforces omega-3 intake and supports stable blood sugar. Movement: a 10-15 minute walk. Post-lunch aids digestion and circulation to the eyes. Afternoon: protect your vision screen. Time awareness. Apply the 20-20-20 rule during any screen activity. Keep screens at eye level to reduce neck strain. Hydration check. Another glass of water helps maintain natural eye lubrication. Snack wisely. Berries, sliced veggies, or nuts provide antioxidants and healthy fats. Tip: avoid caffeine overload. Too much coffee or energy drinks can slightly dehydrate you, affecting eye moisture. Evening: calm, restore, and reflect. Dinner: keep meals colorful with vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein. Limit overly processed foods. Excess sugar can damage tiny blood vessels in the retina over time. Gentle exercise, a slow walk, or light stretching after dinner improves circulation and supports restful sleep. Screen wind down. Reduce blue light exposure 1 hour before bed. Dim lights, read a book, or practice meditation. Sleep routine. Aim for 7-8 hours of quality sleep. Sleep helps your eyes repair and refresh for the next day. Tip: consistency is key. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day reinforces eye and overall health. Optional extras. To maximize benefits, you can include chia lemonade. Soak chia in water with a squeeze of lemon for antioxidants and hydration. Mindful breathing. 5 to 10 minutes of deep breathing reduces stress and inflammation, supporting eye health. Social connection. Chatting or walking with friends keeps your mind active and improves circulation. Even a few extra habits like these can accelerate results and make your routine more enjoyable. Weekly check-in. Set aside 5-10 minutes once a week to reflect. How are your eyes feeling? Any dryness, strain, or discomfort? Are you consistent with chia intake and hydration? Did you take enough micro breaks and practice movement? Are you noticing subtle improvements, reading comfort, night vision, or less eye fatigue? Tip: tracking progress motivates you to continue and helps identify habits that work best for your lifestyle. Motivation to keep going. Remember, long-term eye health is about small daily choices stacked over time. 2 tablespoons of chia, a colorful diet, and gentle movement might not seem dramatic individually. Together, they form a protective shield for your retina and macula. Combined with hydration, screen awareness, sleep, and stress management, you create a holistic approach that preserves vision well into your later years. Imagine yourself 6 months from now, reading a book effortlessly, driving at night without strain, watching grandchildren play clearly and comfortably. That's what daily, consistent care can do. Your final checklist. To make it easy, here's a simple daily routine checklist. Morning, water, 1 glass. Chia breakfast, 1-2 TBSP soaked. Light walk stretch. Blink exercise before screens. Mid-morning, 20-20-20 eye break. Quick stretch, healthy snack. Lunch, balanced meal with colorful vegetables. Optional chia, topping 10 to 15-minute walk. Afternoon, screen break, 20-20-20. Hydration check, healthy snack. Evening, colorful, balanced dinner, gentle movement. Screen wind down, 7-8 hours of sleep. Optional extras, chia, lemonade, mindful breathing, social activity. By following this ultimate daily routine, you create a structure that's easy to maintain, practical, and highly effective for eye health. Consistency, awareness, and small adjustments will protect your vision, improve comfort, and help you enjoy life fully without stress or expensive treatments.